If your Canada visitor visa has recently been refused, don't get discouraged. There are a few steps you can take to obtain a Canadian visa. Hi, this is Max from the Visa Library, and in this video I'm gonna explore the common reasons for visa rejections in Canada and how to avoid them. I'm going to talk about visitor visas, work permits, and spouse visas, so stay with us till the end. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel. It'll help YouTube's algorithm. Also, we publish new videos every week, so be sure to subscribe. Let's go. First, let's talk about the common reasons for visa rejections for all visa types. Reason number one: incomplete or incorrect application. An application with missing and incomplete information or errors can lead to rejection. It's important to review the guidelines and double check your information for accuracy before submitting. Reason number two: inadmissibility. If you or your spouse are found inadmissible for reasons like criminality, security concerns, or health issues, your application may be denied. If you have past criminal records, you should seek legal advice and address your concerns. Reason number three: misrepresentation. Providing false information on your application, submitting fraudulent documents, or making false statements during the visa process can result in rejection. Always choose honesty and transparency when completing your application. If you have doubts or concerns, it's better to seek legal advice rather than providing inaccurate information. Reason number four: previous violations. Now, a history of visa violations, overstays, or refusals in other countries and working without proper authorization can negatively impact your application. You must maintain a clean immigration record and resolve any previous issues. All right, those were about all visa types. Now, let's dive into the common visitor visa rejection reasons in Canada. Reason number one: insufficient funds. Failing to show sufficient financial means, including accommodation, food, and transportation expenses, can lead to rejection. Ensure you provide bank statements, employment letters, and sponsorship letters to prove your financial stability. Reason number two: no intention to return. A lack of evidence that you will return to your home country can be a concern. Sorry, but it is. Provide strong ties like employment, family, property, and etc. to ensure the visa officers. Providing documentation like a letter from your employer or evidence of property or ownership in general can help your case. Reason number three: criminal record. A criminal record or security concerns can result in visa denial, especially for offenses related to violence, fraud, or drugs. If you have a criminal record, consult with an immigration attorney to assess your admissibility. Reason number four: health issues. If you pose a health risk to the Canadian public, or if your condition may burden their healthcare system, your application might be rejected. Ensure that you have a thorough medical examination before applying. Reason number five: inaccurate purpose of visits. If you fail to provide a valid reason, or if the officer doubts your intentions for your visit, your visa may be denied. Please make your reason clear and provide supporting documents such as invitation letters. Now, let's discuss the common work permit rejection reasons in Canada, shall we? Reason number one: ineligible employment. The job you're applying for may not meet the eligibility criteria, or the employer may not have authorization to hire foreigners. Ensure that the job aligns with the work permit requirements and that your employer is authorized to hire foreigners. Reason number two: labor market impact assessment, or LMIA. If an LMIA is required for your job and is not obtained, or it's not favorable, your work permit application may be denied. Ensure that the LMIA process is followed correctly and consult with your employer to address possible issues. Reason number 3, insufficient qualifications. Failing to meet the educational or experience requirements for the specific job can result in rejection. Prove your eligibility by providing proper job qualifications and documents. All right, that was that. Now, let's explore the common spouse visa or family sponsorship rejection reasons in Canada. Reason number 1, inadequate relationship proof. Failing to provide sufficient evidence of an ongoing relationship with your Canadian spouse, such as marriage certificates, joint financial documents, or photos together, can lead to rejection. Make sure to collect supporting documents that demonstrate the authenticity of your relationship. Reason number 2, insufficient financial support. If the sponsor does not meet the minimum income requirements or has not demonstrated the ability to financially support the sponsored spouse, the application may be denied. Ensure that the sponsor meets the income requirements and provides the necessary financial documentation. Reason number 3, marital status. If the marriage is found to be a sham or not legally recognized, the sponsorship application may be denied. You must ensure your marriage is legally valid and provide appropriate proof of its legitimacy. So, here's the question. What should you do if your visa was refused? Option number 1, reapply. If the refusal was due to missing or inadequate information, you have the option to reapply. You can submit a new application with additional documentation or clarification to address the issues raised in the refusal letter. Option number 2, apply for a different visa. If your purpose of visit or circumstances has changed, you may consider applying for a different type of visa that is more suitable to your current situation. Option number 3, seek professional assistance. Consider consulting an immigration lawyer. They can provide valuable insights, review your case, and help you navigate the complex process of reapplication or choosing the right visa category. Well, there you have it. Now you can proceed with your application and avoid possible risks. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more informative content on visas and permits. Thank you for joining us at Visa Library, and we'll see you in the next video.